Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
And we rise now for the English national anthem.
Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Mexico have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then
Kane with a shot!
Sanchez. That is good strength.
Lovely feet.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Anderson. James. Rice. Rice chooses to go cross-field. Anderson. Oh, that's a nice ball.
There's the shot!
Alvarez with the clearance. Rice. Anderson. Succumbs to the pressure.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Rice. Spence.
Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alvaro Fidalgo. That's good play. Time to deliver. Oh, that's neat.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
That is a great pick out.
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Mexico to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Mexico yet to have an attempt on goal.
Up towards the front line.
Yehi.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
It'll be a throw-in.
Oh, good steal. He just read it.
Alvarez. Sanchez.
Approaching the half-hour mark.
Now it's Jimenez. Now it's Saka.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Anderson.
Alvaro Fidalgo.
Alvarez. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Rice. Anderson. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, it's played into the area.
Last it. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Saka.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Alvaro Fidalgo. And here's Raul.
Yehi. Rice. And it's Spence.
Hit into the middle.
And he's there to get it away.
And the half-time whistle goes.
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. That's been slipped through. Bellingham, and that's aimed into the middle. And that has been cleared. James. Rice. Rice, gently done. Bellingham proves too strong. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Bellingham! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, what a restart this has been. A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. England have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Aim forwards. Sanchez. Now it's Rashford. And it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Rashford. Oh, that's nice. And here's Kane. Kane gets flagged offside. And it's been given away. Rashford. It's run loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Sanchez. And it's played forward. Mexico still this single goal behind. Moved on forwards. Rashford. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
James cuts out the pass. Stones. Kane. Saka. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvaro Fidalgo. And it's Raul. Raul! That carried quite a threat. Stones. Bellingham. That's a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Over to the left. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Just about up to 75 minutes. Carries far too far and out of play.
Mexico really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rice is the guilty party there. Sanchez. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out.
Mexico really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Anderson. Gehi shifted upfield. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, nice touch. Can he deliver? Spence wins the duel this time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great defending, strong and determined.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Aim forwards. Showing good feet. Alvaro Fidalgo. Chance, surely! Too close for comfort. Time for a change in personnel. Alvarez. Alvaro Fidalgo. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Anderson. Rice. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Bellingham looking for a runner. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.